What's going on YouTube? Joey Brooklynite back with another video on NBA 2K22 Myteam. As you can tell by the title of the video, as you can see on your screen, this is week 2 Return of Heroes Limited. Ring number 2, 4 out of the 6. Ring 2 out of 6. I'm sorry. And as you can see, I'm tripping over my words. I'm just in a bad way right now. I'm in a bad mood. My heart is hurt. My MT dwindled down. I wasted half my MT. Well, not half my MT. I wasted almost 2 mil MT. And that MT that you see missing there, I did buy a Dark Matter Taco Fall and added a ton of badges to him to, try to see if I can make a profit. I just loaded him up. Almost 60 badges, I believe. But, I'm just trolling. I took a beating earlier and, I just pulled those 2 Dark Matter cards and everything, and go check out that video. But it was tough. The odds were definitely tough, but we're here for the limited weekend. This is coming out late. I usually like to do these on Thursdays when they give us the limited requirements the day before. They stopped doing that. I wasn't able to do it on Friday. I wasn't able to get this out on Friday because just life happens, kids on the weekend. I didn't get home till like almost 9 o'clock, but it is what it is. But we're here to help you guys out. As you can see, the game conditions for week 2 for a week 2 out of 6. You may use up to 1 amethyst, 2 rubies, and 2 sapphires. And the remaining players must be emeralds or lower. No free agents, no heat check cards are allowed. Now, I'm just going to say this right off the bat as we go to make our lineup. Before we get into the lineup, of course, if you're new to the channel, kill that like button, get the video rolling in the algorithm of YouTube, so it reaches more people. And of course, most importantly, smash that sub button as we are on the road, on the grind to 300 subs, where I'll do another monetary giveaway. Shout out to King James Vision, who won the last giveaway at the 250 sub milestone giveaway. Won that, got that to him. I'm a man of my word, you know what I mean? So right off the bat, I'll tell you guys, if you guys managed to get your Richard Jefferson, and if you didn't, I don't know if you still can. I don't think you can. If you didn't, rips to you. And of course, if you did, then you already have most of the good cards that you can use this weekend. Now, I always like to say that you want to put your top players at least at point guard, power forward, or center. Those are the most important positions in the game. Right off the bat, I'm going to go to a Ruby point guard. I know I said you want to put your high tiers there, but this is a point guard that I am extremely comfortable with. I've run him a lot. DIVINCENZO, solid defensive player. 86 offense is, that's fine. He can facilitate, he can dribble, drive, penetrate. He can do all of that stuff. Okay, and his defense is on point. I put a shoe on him, of course. You might want to add some badges to him. I did give him a couple of badges that make him more point guardish, if that's a word. I gave him gold dimer, I gave him clamps for the defense, and I gave him gold floor general. Definitely one of my easy Ruby picks. Now, you're going to see a lot of people running Ruby Wang over here. Big Wang, you know what I mean? You feel me? Not really. But anyway, a lot of people are going to be running Ruby Wang. I'm going to go with a different Ruby center, and it's because he has a dynamic duo. Actually, it's one of my favorite duos, Jared Sullinger. If you have this card, he's from the Hunt for Glory Lunar New Year set, obviously. 89 offense, 91 defense. He's 6'9". He's a little undersized, but he goes together with a small forward. These cards are cheap. I don't know if their prices went up, but Evan Turner, right there. Evan Turner can play small forward, point guard, 90 defense, 94 offense. As you can see, he's got the duo. He has 4 Hall of Fame badges: catch and shoot, limitless, giant slayer, clutch shooter. And he comes with the necessary badges of clamps and stuff like that. And he gets boost to his shooting, as you can see right here. His ball handling goes up, of course. And the mental stuff goes up a little bit, but Jared Sullinger gets the biggest boost out of this. As you can see, all his offense shooting right there. offensively. He gets block, interior defense, and his rebounding gets higher. And of course the mental game shoots up. But he gets 9 Hall of Fame badges now. Not the prettiest Hall of Fame badges, but he has the badges where they count. That catch and shoot's gonna come in very handy. He's got a nice jump shot. You gotta practice the jump shot a little bit before. But as you can see right now, I have 2 diamonds in my lineup, and I still get to use another ruby. No, that's my 2 rubies right there, and my amethyst. So now we go to the sapphires, and of course you might see this card a lot. Still to this day, came out like season 1 or 2 from the Mystic set. Jonathan Isaac, easy. Put a shoe on him, and with my coach, it's D'Antoni +6, so he gets +6. Most notably, he gets +6 to his speed, which puts him, as you can see right there, at 92 speed, 90 lateral quickness, and of course he gets +6 to his 3-pointer. That's the so that goes up to, what is that, 294, 94 3-pointer. Not bad at all. And of course, like I said, if you did do your grind for what's his face, Richard Jefferson. I'm bugging right now. I'm so tired. I gotta go to sleep. I'm recording this pretty late. DeAndre Hunter. I mean, I don't even have to really talk about this card. 81 offense. It is what it is. He gets a 91 3-pointer. Basically a 3 and D cone. You know, he can. I don't really dribble with him. Like Dante's gonna handle the rock for me, and of course Evan Turner's gonna be my secondary ball handler because he does play point guard, so his ball handling is better. DeAndre Hunter's gonna be your lock. This is who you're gonna want to put on the opposing team's point guard or the opposing team's best player. Easy right there. DeAndre Hunter, solid defensively, has 39 gold badges. You can add, I think, 1 or 2 more to him, but he's got it where it counts. Intimidate, interceptor, clamps, just defensively, he has all the necessary badges that you want. Blinders and limitless for the shooting. Quick first step for that whatever. Sniper, unpluckable, green machine, hot zone hunter, and he's got a pretty good jump shot. That's my starting lineup. That's pretty solid if you ask me. If you have these cards, I suggest you run this. Practice the jump shots because that's what's going to make you better. On your bench, if you want to put emeralds on your bench, again, like I said, if you did the grind for Richard Jefferson, you have this really good point guard right here. Where is my boy? I should have just looked for him right there. Lonzo Ball. This card could easily be a starting point guard. I mean, I'm running Dante, but apparently, eventually some of these guys are going to get tired. Lonzo's going to get some serious minutes from me. I usually don't run a bench, but when you have this kind of a lineup, or this kind of where they're not letting you use really high tier cards, and it's good that you could have somebody to get in there and fill in for you. 37 gold badges, solid defense, 6'6" he stands. 3-pointers at an 88. Of course, with your coach, that's going to go up. He can dribble the ball. I believe he has the James Harden behind the back. So defensively, he's going to be solid. We look at the tendencies. I don't really have to talk much about this card. 95, 95, 84, 84. Beautiful thing. I'm going to go with a little surprise here at my second guard right here. And I'm going to type in Matisse Thybulle. Okay, he's a dynamic rating card right there. Boom. Dynamic rating card. Shout out to Matisse Thybulle. He finally got a new card. Thankfully, I've been using his Ruby card since the beginning of the game. At 88 overall at that. Finally got his Galaxy Opal. I was able to get it a triple threat online. I'm going to be definitely running that card in clutch time. Matisse Thybulle right there. Lockdown defender. He's not going to play much offense. I mean, 65. He's got a 73 3-ball. With my coach, it goes up to a 79. And then with floor general, goes a little higher. I mean, I know his jump shot, I'll be able to hit it. At small forward, we're going to go again to Emerald, and another card that we got for free from the Richard Jefferson grind. Patrick Williams, defensively, solid. Offensively, you're not going to get much, but he's 3 and D cone. Just pass him the ball. He plays at small forward. He most likely will be in a corner, or at least on one of the elbows or the wings, whatever. And even the mid-range, definitely. But defensively, solid card to have as your backup if you choose to run a bench at all. Okay. At the power forward position, another Emerald card, a doozy. Antoine Walker. 77 defense, okay, but his jump shot is wet, okay? It's wetter than, just use your imagination. But really good jump shot right there. Antoine Walker, love to see it. Alperen Sengun is the next guy we're gonna look for. I'm sorry if you guys hear like a fan in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but you know, it's hot in the room right now and the kids are in there, so they're running the fan. It is what it is. Alperen Sengun, of course, 6'10". Not gonna do much on defense, but he's got a really quick jumper, wet jumper, 20 on gold, 20 badges on gold. But how much are you really gonna be using your bench? I mean, realistically, and it's a pretty solid bench. So if, like I said, if you did your grind for Richard Jefferson, you have DeAndre Hunter, you have Lonzo Ball, Patrick Williams, Alperen Sengun, okay? You could run these guys. If you don't have this, if you didn't do the grind for Richard Jefferson, I'm hoping most of you guys at least did the lower tier cards like the Lonzo and the DeAndre. Another card you can run at Sapphire is Dorian Finney-Smith and this Thanasis Antetokounmpo. Solid cards, more whatchamacallit, how do you say? They're not as old. They're not as outdated. Sorry, I'm tripping on my words again. They're not as outdated as some of these other guys like Davion and Reggie Jackson. And this Robert Covington card is solid though. If you wanted to use them, that's the dynamic rating card. And of course, also dynamic rating Miles Bridges. You want to look for the badges. You know, if they get the more badges, the better. Badges are good. Okay, that's definitely what you want to do. This Cam Reddish, also solid. All right, and this Devin Booker is meh. Not a big fan of Devin Booker. Isaiah Roby with 22 badges. That's another look right there. We got Duncan Robinson. I'll talk about duos in a second. Another solid card. Oldie but goodie. That's still a card. That card could still get it done. What was the other one? I think there was a Sapphire that we got. I think it's Jay Williams. I'm gonna be scrolling forever. Let me just look this fool up. Okay, Jay Williams. Jay Williams. I should have just spelled it out. Okay, I can't find them. Let's do this. Williams. I know it's not Jason Williams. Jay Williams, right there. There you go. Yeah, he wasn't showing up. You saw that? That was a little glitch action. But this is also a good card that you could run. Point guard, shooting guard. He's a little on the shorter side, I believe. See, he has 6'2", but you know, it's limited. It is what it is. 3-point shot is good. And of course, 42 gold badges. That's a lot of gold badges. He got them where it counts defensively and offensively. And you know, he can run your offense if you wanted to use that card. But basically, you want to look for dynamic rating cards. That's going to be your best friend. For the bench, I'm just going to run, you know, I mean, for the last 3 slots, it doesn't really matter. Just put any gold cards in there. I like to put Shaq in there. I like to put Jakar Sampson. Jakar Sampson can play power forward, small forward, so he can fill in just in case of anything. James Brooklynite, the same thing, shooting guard, point guard, and of course, Big Shaq at center. If I'm running, if one of these guys get injured, Shaq comes in. Most likely, I'm not going to use my bench much. But this is a pretty decent team in my opinion. Hopefully, you guys were able to do that grind for Richard Jefferson. Because like I said, a lot of these cards are from there. And, you know, definitely worth a look. Okay, and then if you wanted to look at some Amethyst cards, there's so many. I really don't have to go into depth with how many cards. This Brandon Clark also is solid. We got this from the grind as well. For Richard Jefferson, 99 defense. That was a fun card to use doing the challenges and everything. And Evan Mobley is always a fun card to use. Jeff Green is also fun. Love to see it. Jared Vanderbilt, not too bad. If you got this Klay Thompson from the exchange, valid card as well. Mo Bamba, of course, at center. 7-footer, can stroke the rock and you know, get it done. Of course, Kirk Heinrich, also fun. Bobby Portis, love Bobby Portis. But like I said, I already have mine set up because what I focused on was getting doing the duo, and we're gonna set that as the lineup. And then real quick before I let you go, what I was talking about with the duos. Not many you can use as far as amethyst duos, but we go over here. I think there's only like 2 or 3 you can use. All right, you can't use the Duncan one because it's with Tyler Hero. He's a diamond. Evan Mobley with Darius Garland. They're both amethyst, so you can't use that one because you can't run 2 amethysts. Jeff Green, you can't run that because that's with a diamond. Brandon Ingram, that's also with an amethyst. But like I said, Evan Turner with a ruby. Look how good Jared Sullinger gets. He's going to be on the slow side, but he's a center. It's all good. Most of the centers that you're going to be seeing are going to be slow anyway, and not much can shoot except if you run into Ruby Wang. All of these duels are with amethyst, amethyst, amethyst. This Dion Waiters one is actually with a ruby card, Hakeem Warwick. So you can run this one potentially, and it makes this Dion Waiters a better shooter. It makes Hakeem Warwick a little more explosive, more finishing badges. Makes him better in the 3-pointer for both of them. So that's a valid one as well. That could be your small forward and point guard right there, or shooting guard and power forward. Any combination you want to use. Alex Caruso you can't use because that's with a diamond. Avery Bradley, no. And Cole Anthony and Jonathan Isaac, if you have this Cole Anthony card, definitely something that you could run. It makes Isaac into a ruby. It doesn't really do enough for me to like to validate using this duo, because I mean, Cole is 6'2" and can't play really defense. Dunked over Donovan Mitchell with Bojan Bogdanovic. That's not a bad. It's not going to do anything for Donovan. Just give him a few boosts, literally like 15 points, and it gives clutch shooter and sniper for Bogdanovic. So you know that's a little decent. Quentin you can't use. Glenn Rice and Del Curry you can use this one. Just makes them better shooters, and catch and shoot for Glenn goes to Hall of Fame. Stop and pop. Not worth it in my opinion, you know. But this DeJounte Murray, if you want to make a backcourt with him and Lonnie Walker, DeJounte is an amethyst, so you can run him with Lonnie Walker, who's a ruby. That might work. Okay, and then we go over here to Ruby. Also dynamic duos, check that out. You can't use Rui, of course. Alexei Pokachevsky and Lou Dort is also valid. Eric Snow you can't use. Jay Crowd I showed you. Sadiq Bey has this duo with Cade Cunningham. Cade is a sapphire, so you can use this in your starting lineup as well if you want. Just another one that you can run with. Gerald Green and Jalen Green you can't use that because they're you can actually, because they're both rubies. The Moments card and the signature card, not the signed one, unsigned. Kevin Huerter you can't use that with Trey. LeBron and Zydrunas Ilgauskas, you could run that, but honestly, who the hell would? Just saying. Landry Fields and Emmanuel Quickley, that's another Sapphire Ruby combo right there you can run. Don't suggest it. Those are the older duos. You're not going to mess with that much. This is the worst duo in the game. Don't even think about this, but that's another option. And as far as emeralds, I mean, I wouldn't even look for duos in the emerald tier at all. If, you know, if anything, if you really wanted to have your, like, at the end of your bench, you wanted to have a duo, I think this one, Tobias Harris and Seth Curry, is probably the move right there. Makes Seth a better shooter. He's a gold card, I believe. Turns into an emerald, but like I said, stay away from that. But, you know, hopefully this video helps you out. Of course, don't forget, I did not put Ruby Wang in my lineup, but that is definitely a card that you're going to see a lot of. Let's look at them right here. These are the Ruby centers. You might see Duckworth. This Wang ZZ, Big Wang. You might see him a lot. Omar Yurtseven, not really. Mike Muscala. I mean, like I say, you always want to have a shooter. You know, none of these guys can shoot right here. You go to power forward. You know, some of them can shoot. Jalen Smith is definitely a solid card. I love that card as well. He's 6'10". He can get the job done, definitely. Thomas Bryant is not that bad either. Where's Thomas Bryant? Yeah, this one right here. That's Wildmont Gaming right there, you know. Taco Fall. You know what I mean? But basically, you know, try to see if you can put this lineup together. I'm not saying you have to use this lineup, but to me, this is solid. I'm gonna start racking up wins left and right when I get to it, you know. But anyway, that's the video. Sorry to keep y'all so long, but you know, I love these limited videos. You know, don't forget, kill that like button. Help your boy out with some likes. so more people can see the video. And of course, if you really want to help your boy out, you know what I mean, sub to the channel. Smash the sub button. Actually, don't even sub, don't even click it. You know, it's free, it's easy, it's painless, it's quick, and I have it on good authority that is good for the soul. So, you know, smash us. We're on the road to 300 subs. Smash the sub button. I said smash and everybody got excited. I mean, smash the sub button. Alright? Anyway, y'all know the deal. Y'all know the vibes. This is Joey Brooklynite. Peace out.